Hello everyone, my name is John, and in this video I will be demonstrating how to use the Katie Beckett application portal website. If you are applying for one or more children to be covered by the Katie Beckett Medicaid waiver in the state of Georgia, it is the responsibility of the Katie Beckett team at the Georgia Department of Community Health to process your application. During this process, you will need to use this website to view the status of your application, send messages to your assigned case manager, and submit the documents that are required for your case manager to process your application. What you see now is the home page for the website, which contains general information about the Katie Beckett program, including instructions for starting the application process. Please note that this website is not used to submit new applications. The Department of Community Health provides a separate system called Gateway to process all Medicaid applications in the state of Georgia, including applications for the Katie Beckett waiver. If you submit a Medicaid application to Gateway, and if you indicated that you wanted to apply for Katie Beckett coverage, then the Katie Beckett team will process your application and send you an invitation to create an account for this website. The invitation will be sent to the email address that you provided on your Gateway application. That email will contain a link you need to click, which will take you to a web page where you can set up your account. When you click that link, it will take you to a page that looks like this. You'll need to fill out the details on this page. You're going to want to ensure that the email field is the same email address you provided on your Katie Beckett application, and then you can choose any username and password, which you will need to use later to sign into your account. Finally, you will need to enter the security code and then click the register button. There are a few more steps that are required before you can use the other features of this website. You should see the instructions on this page. If you need to return to this page later, you can visit katiebecketportal.dch.georgia.gov and sign in using the username and password that you previously selected. For now, I'll quickly walk through the steps that it's going to take to finish your account setup. The first thing you do is confirm your email address. All you have to do is click Confirm Email. This should send you another email with a link in it that you should click. And once you click that link from the email, then it will confirm your account. The second thing you'll need to do is enable two-factor authentication. You can go down to the left here, click on Change Two-Factor Authentication, and then click Enable. Once this is enabled, if you want to log in on a new computer or device, then there will be an additional step during the login process where you will have to type in a code. That code will be sent to your email just as another layer of added security to make sure that all the information on this web page is secure. The final step for your account setup is going to be updating this form here that says your information. You're going to want to type in your name, make sure that this email is correct, and make sure that your phone number is correct as well. And finally, in order to access the website, you're going to need to accept the terms for the end user license agreement and for the state privacy and security policy. The text up here will link you to those two things if you would like to read them. Once you have read and agreed to both of these, you can then just change these options to yes, and then at the bottom click Update to save this information on your profile. Now that your account is set up, you should be able to see some additional sections at the top of the page. My Applications and Case Manager Chat. If you have any questions about how to use the website or the application process, you may go to the Case Manager Chat section of the page. This will allow you to send messages to your case manager, and it will allow you to see any responses they give you. Please note that your case manager will typically respond within 48 hours. You will receive an email when your case manager has replied. You'll have to visit this website again to view the content of what they have said. Next, let's take a look at the My Applications page. During the application process, you will need to use this section of the website to complete a verification checklist by uploading certain documents to the website. When you are first given access to your account, you'll be able to see the details for the application. If you select the application by clicking on the application number, you will see all the children in your application that are applying for the Katie Beckett waiver. If you have more than one child in this application, you will need to complete a verification checklist for each one separately. You will be able to view this checklist by clicking on the child's name. However, clicking on the child's name at this time will show that their checklist has not yet been assembled by your case manager. When your case manager is ready to assemble this checklist, they will call the phone number that you provided on your gateway application to ask you some questions about the children on your application. Once this has happened, your case manager will have the information they need to assemble the checklist and to make it available to you on this website. You will receive an email when each checklist is ready for you to complete. When it's ready, you can come back to this page and click the name of the child in your application to view this checklist. Once the checklist has been sent to you, clicking on the name of the child will show all the items in the checklist that you must complete before your case manager can continue with a review of your application. For each item in this list, you will need to click it and follow the instructions to submit that document for this child. You will see information about this document, and you'll be provided buttons to download the instructions and the form itself. Note that some items may not have a dedicated form if it's a document you can get from your healthcare professional or if it's something that you already have. As with submitting any document electronically, you can either assemble the completed form electronically, or you can print the form, fill it out by hand, scan it, and upload it to the section labeled Your File Attachments. You may even upload multiple files to this area if necessary. Once you have uploaded all the required files, click the Mark as Complete and select OK on the dialog to confirm this. Now you can go back to the checklist and continue with the process of filling out all of the other items on your checklist. Once you have completed all of the items on all of the checklists, you'll receive an email confirming that you have successfully submitted everything that is required. Your case manager will reach out to you if they need any additional information, so keep an eye on your email in case your case manager needs you to follow up with any additional information. Again, if you have any questions about this process, be sure to use the Case Manager chat feature on this website. And your case manager will try to get you a helpful response within 48 hours. Thank you.